competitors.
103B.
As Pratyusha, an enthusiastic swimmer who is doing first year MBA, is Zekai, has come out with a paper to call the team manager of swimming with Bihar University, team manager of University of Mumbai, team manager of
1.5. 1.5, 1.5, and 1. 201A. Three and a half, 3 and 2. Palak Sharma, SRM University, 105C.
That is the start of heat number 5 for women competitors, 200 meters individual medley.
5, 4.5, 5, 4, 2.5. Four and a half, 5.5, 5.5, 4.5, and 5. Shipra Bose, Vidyasagar University, 101A. 4.5, 4, 4.5, and 4. CMR University, 103B. 4.5, 5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. Jyoti Patel, MGKV. Three and a half, 3.5, and 3. Someday, University of Calcutta, 101A. 4.5,
Here goes the men competitors for heat number 1. 200 meters individual medley.
3.5, 4, 4,
Men as well as women
3.5.
competitors taking part in 100 meters breaststroke. Please note this is the first call for your event.
Priti Sharma,
Men
DAV,
as well as women
University.
competitors taking part in 100 meters
103B.
breaststroke. We'll have to make a note this is the first call.
Two and a half,
Coach
3.5, 3.5,
of Kalinga
3.5,
Institute of
and 3.
is Rekha Institute of
103B.
Technology. Please go over to the announcing point.
Two, 3.5, 3, 2, 2. Megan de Almeida,
We would like to remind again
Goa
the
University.
men as well as women competitors of 100 meters breaststroke
103B.
to prepare themselves and report. Men as well as women competitors of 100 meters breaststroke, please prepare yourself and report.
Four, 6, 5.5, 5.5, and 5. Shruti Srikant Sate, DBA2, 401B.
भाई साहब हेलो यहाँ खड़ा होना नहीं गुजर चाहिए प्लीज
5.5, 5, 5.5, 4.5, 4.5. Subhanki Mani, PAH Solapur University, 101A. Four, 4.5,
That was the
Five and a
start of
half.
heat number 2.
4.5,
For the men
4.5.
competitors of 200 meters individual medley.
Kia, Mumbai University. Four, 4.5, 3.5, 4, 3.5. Pranita, PAH Solapur University, 101A. Two and a half, 2.5, 2, 3, 1.5. Asana, Gujarat Technology University, 403B. Four and a half, 5, 5, 4.5, and 4. Second round of the die. 4 Vijay Kumar, 401B. Three, 3.5, 2, 3, and 3. Anisha Dara, 203B.
Well, that was the swim number 3, 200 meters individual medley for men.
Four, 5, 4.5, 4.5, and 3. Jiasha, 201A. Three and a half, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 3.5. Dhani Diwali, 203C.
ಯಾರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋಬ
3, 4, 3.5, 3.5, and 3. Kiran Shahani, 201A. All one. Madhumita, 202A.
change of position, the maximum over 2.
Up.
And the start of heat number 4
Off.
for 200 meters.
1.
Individual
Off.
relay for men.
Off. Chandala 301C. Two, 3.5, 2.5, 2.5, 1.5. Palak Sharma 203B. Four and a half, 5, 5.5, 5, 4.5. Four, 5, 5, 5, 5.5. Shipra Bose 202B. One and a half, 3, 3, 3, 2.5.
थोड़ा सिर के ऊपर उठा भैया. हाँ.
Repeat. Show the marks again. 1.5, 3, 3, 2.5, and 2.5.
That is heat number 5 underway for men competitors of 200 meters.
Second year round.
individual medley.
301A.
Teacher of Dr. City of Health, Dr. NTR University of Health Science team manager is requested to go.
Four and a half, 4, Sarana, correct me. 4, 4.5, and 5. Four, 3.5, 3.5. 201A. Four, 5, 4.5, 4.5.
And there is heat number 6 underway for men competitors of 200 meters individual medley.
Three and a half. Five and a half, 5.5.
Men as well as women competitors of 100 meters breaststroke. Those who are ready to report may please go over. I repeat, calling men as well as women competitors to report for the 100.
3, 4.5, 3, 3.5. Shubhanki Mani, 5.111A.
Leading for the women competitors of 200 meters individual medley. For the kind attention of the women competitors of 200 meters individual medley, coming up is the list of qualifiers for the final of 200 meters individual medley. She of Visvesvaraya Technological University, Dr. Sachdeva,
4.5, 4.5.
Yashvi P. Karan of Reva University, Naisha Shetty, Bengaluru City University,
डिसिप्लिन बराबर होना चाहिए.
Four and a half, 4.5, 4.5, and 4. Pranita, 201A. Two. 3.5, 4, 3.5, 4, and 3.5. half. Third round of the die. Purva Vijay Kumar, 5111A.
The event underway is heat number 1 for men competitors 100 meters breaststroke.
Three, four,
Team manager
3.5, and 4.
University and Radha Govind University.
Anisha Dara,
Are you requested to
303.
kindly
C.
go over to the announcing point and pay the fine. The team manager of Lovely Professional University and Radha Govind University are requested to go over to the announcing point in order to pay the fine.
Four and a half, 5, 4.5, 4.5. Jiasha, 401B. Four